All right, so getting back at it with another strength session. This is the knee flexion and the squat focus. So right here, I'm working on these Nordics again. Again, it is insane how hard these things are. Um, just you're just creating this sort of mechanical disadvantage that makes it literally impossible to get up. Really cool, super fun. I really like these. Every time I finish these, I'm like, oh my god, that was so hard. But I think it does go a long way in sort of terms of athletic ability and kind of bulletproofing you for the long term. So yeah, pop the shirt off. It's pretty hot where I'm at, getting humid and stuff. So also, I just try to train with shirt off as much as possible. It's just awesome. Even if you don't look great, like myself or something, it's still fun to train with shirt off. Just take it off, get some sun, whatever. All right, so I'm going here now. I'm really trying to get up from that bottom, and it's like, man, I'm pulling so hard right there, but nothing's happening. So use your hands with what you got. The setup here essentially is like this thing called the Nord stick. I got this off Amazon from Ben Patrick, knees over toes guy. Got a shout out to him, give the good stuff. But yeah, so I'm really working those through, and you can see I'm just like going at essentially my max effort. And the great thing with these is like you feel like you can really push really hard on these because there's no real like giant risk of injury. It's not like a 500-pound deadlift or something like that where you're going to be absolutely smoked the next couple days. Like I can do these. My hamstring can be a little bit sore next day, but not too bad. So I feel like this body weight method is a great way to train so that you can get up, run around with your kids, play another sport, do whatever. For me, I know that when I used to try to lift heavy, it would like bum me out how freaking sore I would get. And then you wouldn't be able to do anything, walk up the stairs, and you'd essentially be useless. So my job's active, so I'm active in my job, so I gotta be able to run around and do other stuff. I also like to be active with my kids, run around, do stuff like that. So I don't want to feel useless. So I think this is a great alternative to pushing intensity without like smoking yourself for the next couple days. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much dying there. It's just sort of pathetic to watch how like little control I have, but y'all should give this a try. It's one of those things that's sort of a lifelong pursuit, and the fact that you can sort of continue to get better at this, work at this, and make a little bit of progress every week. You definitely feel like you have a little bit of more control after that week, but there's just so much progress to be made. So that's discouraging for some, but exciting for myself. So yeah, I think I got one more rep here. I cut these off a little bit, like because it's like boring to watch, I guess. So I'm trying the negatives here, essentially trying to go as hard as I can, and then I hit the bottom. You sort of like worm out at the end, and again, I'm sort of still just squeezing the glutes as hard as I can. Cool. All right, moving on to single leg squat. It was raining outside, so I'm going to try to train outside. But yeah, so I keep the front foot elevated. Got a weight vest on there. Got a 50-pound dumbbell in my left hand. And what I'm trying to do is just, I can't do a pistol squat for at the moment right now. So this is sort of the best alternative that I have, in that it loads it as much as I possibly can. I can feel like I can really push that front foot. So this is just another kind of step in the process, something I'm working on to get that pistol squat. But yeah, he's a great come from Ben Patrick, knees over toes guy. Can't say enough good things about him. Y'all should check him out if you haven't. I think he's like a visionary. He has some awesome stuff. So, and then I just did 2 reps there, right? Like, that's nothing crazy. And same kind of thing here. I don't like, sometimes when I would squat heavy, the overall CNS fatigue would be like too much for me in my job, and I would just be so freaking smoked. But these I can do 2 solid reps, like really pushing hard. See my face here, I'm just like pushing as hard as I can. 2 reps there. I think I do I think I do one more. But then after I do these squats, I'll usually like run around my daughter. I'll pick up the sandbag a little bit, and I'll do like just some shit to have some fun. So like overall, my strength training always taking me like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And then I just jump around, have fun. And that's